Welcome, race fans. We're back tonight with the FTRL Cup Series here at the Old Texas, not the new one, but the Old Texas. And it is not raining here, Joseph. Thank goodness, I'll tell you. Not yet, anyhow.
Not yet. Fingers crossed.
Right,
iRacing don't get any ideas.
Yep. Well, tune in later tonight for the Extreme Motorsports 99 Truck Series. And then coming up tomorrow night, we got the Laura ARCA Series. You're not going to want to miss that, folks, because they're going to be running the ARCA cars at Talladega tomorrow night. And that is just going to be absolutely off the chain right there. And also the OP Racing Super Speedway Series. That'll be coming up tomorrow night as well. I do believe we have another one, too. I think there's an Extreme Motorsports 99 Xfinity Series, I think. All right. Looking at the race analytics, we got 65-degree air temperature, 77-degree track temperature. And that's probably actually warm air, because you were saying it was like in the 30s down there right now. Oh, my gosh. It's crazy. So, all right. Well, they're running 134 laps here. That's 201 miles. Power window about 50 to 60 laps. Fuel window, they're saying they're getting about 40 to 43 laps. That's what Jared told me, but I put 40 to 45 just in case. And pit road speed, 45 miles an hour. All right, we had quite the shakeup in the points last week, Joseph. Holy smokes. Femi Olat picked up a ton of positions. Now is only 4 points behind Will Klein in second place. But Will Klein's been able to hold on to the points lead so far. This is only race number 3, though. Howie Briss into third. He is 18 points back. Then we got a tie for fourth between Jared Darling and Spencer Owen. Tyler Ducharme in sixth. Nick Mullinex in seventh. He is 22 points back. Josh Robin, 8th, 24 points behind. John Williams, 9th, 25 behind. And Tony Hilbrands rounds out the top 10, 28 points back. Joseph?
Dominic Capilupo is 11th in points, 29 back. Daniel Falkingham, 12th in the points, 30 back. Tied for 13th and 14th in points is Terrell Baker and Pat Oxstein. They're both 31 points behind. 15th in points right now is Caden Henry, who is 32 back. Tommy Goss is 16th in points, 34 back. Ariadi is sitting 17th, 38 behind. Elisha Gracia sitting 18th in points, 39 back. Anthony Emery gained the most spots in the points last week at Chicagoland. He moves up to 19th in points, 40 back. Cody Miller dropped the most positions in points after last week at Chicagoland. He is now 20th in the points, 41 points behind.
Yeah, who was the biggest mover? I tried to write. I was going to write that down. Forgot.
It was Emery.
Yeah, Anthony Emery. Yeah, I knew it had been one of them too. But yeah, good. So yeah, he picked up like 14 positions or 17 positions or something. It was ungodly.
Well, right now, Tommy Gossett, who right now is not having the season he's been wanting. He's 16th in the points, decent for the first 2 races, but he is the fastest on the racetrack right now with a 28.11. But about this race, I feel we're going to almost see something similar to last week at Chicagoland. Of course, this is going to be a day race no matter what. It's not going to go into the night, but with the track temperature the way it is, there's going to be more grip out there. Cars are going to be closer together. And I think this is going to be a good race as well. We've seen some good races here in the past at Texas with the Cup cars, so I expect to see another good show. And let's see if we're going to have a repeat winner. We already have Will Klein that won at Daytona, Femi Olat who won last week at Chicagoland. Let's see if we get a third winner this season, and who else is going to be locked into the Gold Cup. But everything's bigger in Texas, Rudy, and we might see some big things tonight.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, yeah, we got a big field here tonight, too. I'm looking at possibly about 40 drivers right now, 39 or 40 drivers. That's pretty amazing. I know they had 5 or 6 guys that had to race their way in. They put up a room just before this, and they had to race their way in. So I don't know. I guess I don't see. Where the heck is it? I don't see. Oh, Matt Simpson's in here. Awesome. Oh, Matty. But I don't see Zoltan Herzog. He's not in here, so I don't know. Maybe after last week's ordeal there, I forget. I can't remember exactly what happened there, but he got wrecked out or something. But oh yeah, be a pretty good race. So I think they're going to be, like you said, about stacked right on top of one another.
Yeah,
And
we saw how much excitement that was last week at Chicagoland. It was a great race. I know we had a couple of technical issues with iRacing and stuff. Hopefully, we get to avoid that tonight. But regardless, I think we're going to see a good show.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some technical problems there. I remember I had to restart my overlays like 2 or 3 times there because they kept like locking up. And one of our other guys at MaxspeedTV had the same exact problem that night as well. So there was definitely something going on, whether they were fooling around with the API file in iRacing, or I really don't know what the cause was, but you know,
not only that, but remember the server glitch that happened last week with the fast repairs. Apparently there wasn't supposed to be any fast repairs, even though Jared turned them off, but it gave these guys unlimited fast repairs. Had to reset the server, and but got through it, and it turned out to be a good race, turned out to be a great finish as well.
Absolutely. Well, I think we're looking for another good race here tonight too, so well, again, thank you everybody for joining. We do appreciate it. Make sure you give us that thumbs up on the video there and subscribe if it's your first time here. We do appreciate that. And we're about to step away here, folks, for the national anthem. We'll be right back after that with qualifying. So stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame, and the home of the brave. much to say. Stand of the plane, the U.S. of A. Oh, Satan's that star, spangled banner, yeah, for the land of the free, in the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, folks, we're back. Qualifying's just getting started. Haven't missed anything yet. And we added a few more cameras tonight. Just to let everybody know, we've got, let's see, Spencer Owens in there. TCB, of course. Tommy Gossett. Trying to think here who else we got. Anthony Emery. Chad Oxendine. And Brett Pancari. So we've got quite a few new cameras in there. Pretty cool. Cole Fralick to the top of the leaderboard at the moment. Tommy Gossett was quickest in practice. Nick Muller next, top of the leaderboard now. Don't have very many qualifiers. I'm really kind of shocked. There's about 4 more guys on the track trying to put in a time, but Alvin Lockey, Daniel Falkingham, Dylan Patterson, and Jared Darling still on the track turning in times. So far, Spencer Owens, Tommy Gossett, top 2 on the leaderboard. So Tommy Gossett did actually kind of back up that fastest in practice with a pretty good qualifying effort there to start second place, as long as it doesn't get beat here. Falkingham, wow, not a very good. Chad Oxendine, wow, of course that was their first lap, but not very good qualifying efforts. 18th and 19th. Whoa. Sure, they'll pick it up a ton here on their second lap, though. Looking for one of them to possibly take the pole here tonight. I really don't know. We'll wait and see. Daniel Falkingham goes to 4th on his second lap, and Chad Oxendine to 10th. 11th make that. Sheldon Lockey goes to 7th. Jared Darling 8th. So looks like Spencer Owens may hold on to the pole here.
Yeah, with just a minute left of qualifying, Spencer Owens doing a very good job. He had a great run last week at Chicagoland. Finished 3rd in that race. Looked like he had a shot to win at the end, but still a good points night for him. Yeah, he is on the pole with about half a minute left. he looks like he's gonna try to get that pole position away from Tommy Gasly. He's fifth in the points coming in. He wants to gain some more tonight.
Ooh. Bobby Chaney to 7th, but Ariati takes over 2nd place on the leaderboard.
Oh man.
9/1000ths of a second off of Spencer Owens' time. And
Pretty
I'm
close
kind of
time.
shocked. Justin Lisenby, not a very good qualifying effort for him.
And
No,
it
if
looks
he's gonna-
like
He didn't make it.
looks like Spencer Owens is gonna hang on to the pole,
Yeah.
get that one bonus point. Awesome job.
Yes, sir. All right, let's run down through the grid here. Spencer Owens does take the pole at 28.515. Ariati starting in second there in the first row. He is a 9/1000th of a second slower. That's pretty fast times right there. Tommy Gossett will start third. Nick Mucinex will start fourth. Row number 3, Daniel Falkingham fifth. Tony Hilbrand sixth. Row number 4, Bobby Chaney 7th. John Barry 8th. And row number 5, Sheldon Lockie 9th. And Jared Darling 10th. Joseph?
Josh Robin is going to start in the 11th spot with Spencer Madden in 12. Those two will line up in row 6. In row 7, we have Terrell Baker 13th. Chad Oxendine will start 14th. In row number 8, we have Michael Keithley and Cole Freilich, who will start 15th and 16th. In row number 9, we have Sean Williams 17th, and on the outside is Caden Henry starting in the 18th position. And then in row number 10, we have Dallas Myhan 19th, and Dylan Patterson rounds out the top 20. Rudy?
All right, Hayes Booth starting 21st, Howie Briss 22nd, James Coulibaly 23rd, Justin Lisenby 24th, Femi Olat 25th, Will Klein 26th. Where's all the cars? I have no cars on the track. Anthony Emery 27th, Alex Warren 28th, Nate Stewart 29th, and Tyler Ducharme 30th. I have no cars on the track.
I don't either. This is really weird. Starting 30. Yeah, the pace car just drove off. The pace car just drove off. Okay, so 31st, really quick, is Justin Gable. 32nd is Cody Miller. 33rd is Freddie De La Rosa. 34th, Matt Simpson. Nicholas Caressel, 35th. Elijah Grassi at 36th. Breck Bakari, 37th. Cody Lamas, 38th. Patrick Colby 39th, Scott Shire 40th, Taylor Fry 41st, Benjamin Miles 42nd, and Jimmy Gregory will start 43rd. Well, Rudy, it looks like there is issues. Room is being reset. What in the world is happening here, and why are we resetting the room? 2 weeks in a row. Let me see.
What is going on?
Well, it's not a fast repair issue. It's at 0. Something is going on, so I'll try to get some clarification about that.
Okay, well, hold on, folks. We'll be right back when we get this all squared away. All right, we're back, folks. We had to move to the other room, so that room, somebody got disqualified in there. So, but good news is Spencer Owens, we're being told, will be credited with the bonus point there for taking the pole position, just because he did get the pole, technically, right, Joseph?
Yeah, he got the pole, which is fair. You know, it's again not. It's unfortunately it was because of somebody's doing with the disqualifying, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it's fair to give credit when it's due when, you know,
Right.
they had nothing to do with it. So fair enough that Spencer Owens does get the pole, but we're back, and hopefully we go racing.
Yeah. Well, whoever it was that got disqualified, did they even make it into this room?
From my understanding, it was Zoltan Herzeg that was mistakenly disqualified and stuff. I'm trying to see if he's in here right now.
I don't see him in here.
Give it a few minutes.
Probably upset.
I would be too.
Come in here to race and you get disqualified and you ain't even turned a lap yet. Holy smokes, you know. But we are going to re-qualify here, folks. So we won't be stepping away to play the national anthem again or anything like that. We'll stay right here. And
Spencer Owens put in chat that he said that, well, I'm here for an interview if you're bored, Rudy.
yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
If you want to kill some time and stuff, actually, wouldn't mind talking to him. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah, we may have to do that. We may have to do that.
Right.
You know that?
I'll get him up here. Spencer, you got a copy, buddy?
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, well, you said that you're here for an interview if we get bored. We're not bored, but we thought we'd bring you up here anyway. So, well, you're going to get credit for the poll. Congrats on that. Anyways, you're having a strong season so far. Of course, you're coming off that third place at Chicagoland last week. What do you think about this track? What did the car feel like in practice?
I did no practice, actually, so we're just going to throw
how
it
did
at
it feel in qualifying?
I mean, just like the normal Gen 6 car here, it's going to go flat out, and it's just going to be whoever protects the bottom and the corners. Probably just what we saw at Chicagoland last week. It's going to be very similar to probably what we saw. So it's going to be whoever's nose is there, so we're just going to see what happens here along the way.
What do you think of this race? Do you like racing here? I noticed the old configuration, not the new one, but do you always like running at Texas?
The old Texas is always fun to do. I've always loved this track when it came out with the new one. So I'm really excited for this one, especially when like Nork and all them ran here. That it was even more fun to race here. So especially with these cars, I think it's gonna have an exciting race, and I think it's gonna have an exciting show.
Well, we got your camera on the broadcast, so wouldn't mind a quick wave for the viewers and stuff, and then we'll send you back down and get prepared for this race. So good luck out there, Spencer. Hopefully you can gain some more spots in the points, maybe even a win tonight. Came close last week. Let's see if you could get it done tonight.
Yep, hopefully next time I'm talking to you, it's going to be in victory lane, so hopefully it doesn't rain.
Good luck. Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't rain. That's what we're hoping for as well.
Yeah, we got our fingers crossed. Gosh, I can't get rid of the rain in Texas, so. Good luck, buddy.
Right. Thank you. You guys have a good broadcast.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You think he's ready to go, Rudy? I think he's ready.
Yeah, I think so too.
This is going to be a good show. I'm looking forward to it. Like you said, you know, it's going to be, I feel it's going to be similar to what happened at Chicagoland last week. We even mentioned it earlier as well. So we're expecting a good show. And yeah, Spencer Owens, your poster for tonight. Again, he will be credited for the poll no matter what, due to the server issue and stuff. Not really a server issue, just some admin's dumb thing. But but we will go racing, and of course Rudy and I once again will have a good time and be on the edge of our seats and enjoy ourselves, and hopefully the viewers will as well.
Well, I don't see Zoltan in this room, so he might have just said, you know what, the heck with you guys. I don't know. We don't have 43 in here this time.
Still got a good amount of cars for this race too.
Yeah.
I mean, just a good amount. I mean, again, it's going to be a great show. Tommy Gossett, of course, qualifying don't really matter right now because Spencer Owens is credited with the pole, but But there's some drivers are still out there qualifying just to get better starting spots. Yeah, Tommy Goss is on top, but again, they're just finishing out this qualifying before we get to the race. Oh, man. Yeah, the track temperature, you know, the way it is, you know, 74 degrees right now. Mostly cloudy skies. Really, again, we're gonna see a lot of grip with these cars, which means these cars are gonna be closer together. If it was a slicker racetrack, you know, the cars probably would not be as packed up as they would be now. But
right,
of course, we're in for a show. Texas, like I said, we've seen in the past, provide some good racing with these cars. We're probably gonna see it again. Look at that. Spencer Owens is trying to grab that pole position back. He actually tied Daniel Funkham.
nice, very nice.
He is determined to start up top. That is for sure.
Well, now here's a question for you: is he going to get double the pole bonus points because he got the one in the last one and this one?
Well, he did, but well, Lizaby just took it away from him now. No, even if he did, he would still only be credited with the one bonus point.
Okay.
But apparently Lizaby took that away from him.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a bummer.
Oh, man. Hey, as long as he starts in the front row, hey, that's all that matters. Well, it looks like qualifying is going to come to an end in just about 20 seconds or so, and we will be back on the racetrack for the race and be set for 134 laps, a third race of the FTRL season. Of course, we got some interesting tracks coming up as well, Rudy. We got Nashville next week. How about that? Nashville Fairgrounds. That's going to be a lot of fun. Then the Monster Mile at Dover, a mile racetrack, and then the 2 Mile Auto Club Speedway. We got some good tracks coming up in the next few weeks that I'm excited for.
Yes, sir. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait for Nashville.
Oh, man, I'm excited for that one.
I have not seen a race on that yet. So now, is everybody going to start this time? We're going to have to move rooms again. All right. Not. We went through the whole grid. All right, Justin Lizaby does take the pole this time, 28.493. Spencer Owens will have to start on the outside, even though he did get credit for winning the pole in that first room. Daniel Funkham starting third, Tommy Gossett fourth, Ariotti fifth, Elijah Gracia sixth, Spencer Madden 7th, Caden Henry Oaks in 8th place, Bobby Chaney 9th, and Cole Fraley 10th. Joseph?
Tony Hilbrands will start in the inside in 11th, with Sheldon Lockie starting 12th on his outside. Terrell Baker starts 13th, Howie Briss 14th, John Berry will start 15th. Man, John needs a good finish tonight. He struggled the first 2 races, getting involved in crashes. Cody Miller will start 16th. Anthony Emery will start 17th, Chad Oxendine 18th, Hayes Booth 19th, and Shaw Williams will round out the top 20. Rudy?
Dallas Mahan 21st, Nick Mucinex will start 22nd, Michael Keithley 23rd, Dylan Patterson 24th, James Coulibaly 25th, Nate Stewart 26th, Femi Olat 27th, Will Klein 28th, Alex Warren 29th, and Tyler Ducharme 30th. Joseph?
Justin Gable 31st, Matt Simpson 32nd, Nicholas Caressel 33rd, Josh Robin 34th, James Simmons 35th. Your league owner, FTRL league owner, Jared Darling will start back in 36th, Brett Picari 37th, Cody Lamas 38th, Patrick Colby 39th, and Scott Shire will start 40th. Then Taylor Frey 41st, Benjamin Miles 42nd, and Jimmy Gregory will round out the field in 43rd. So 43 cars starting this field, and we got some onboard cameras tonight for you guys as well. We got 6 onboard cameras for you guys. Spencer Owens, Terrell Baker, Anthony Emery, Tommy Gossett, Brett Picari, and Chad Oxendine will have onboard cameras for you guys tonight. So we'll be keeping an eye out on them from time to time. But Rudy, the cars are rolling off, and we're about to go racing pretty soon for 134 laps here at Texas Motor Speedway, the 3rd race of the FTRL season. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Max Speed TV on this Tuesday night, and we're in for a good show. Of course, we know somebody, Rudy, that always puts on a good show at the top of the green flag. That is good old TCB. We'll get him up here in the booth, and we'll get us going here for today's race. TCB, you got a copy, buddy? TCB, you got a copy? He is muted.
Why is
Oh,
he
man.
muted?
Hello?
There you
Yeah.
are.
Hey!
All right, TCB. Well, you know everything's bigger in Texas. Are we gonna get a bigger yeehaw tonight?
Oh yeah, you know what, Joseph? If it doesn't rain on lap 52, sorry, that's a very real thing. But anyways, here we are here at Texas. All right, boys, here we are, right here live in Texas. We're gonna get the biggest yeehaw of the season. Gonna get a good old Texas. Yeah! No, yo!
The green flag is in the air. We are underway here at Texas Motor Speedway. Going into turn number 1, Justin Lisaby with the advantage on the bottom lane. He's getting helped by Daniel Falkingham on that bottom lane as well. Spencer Owens still on the outside lane. Lisaby moves up, down the back straightaway for the first time heading into turn 3.
All right, very good. Falkingham, I don't know, man. Well, these overlays are acting up again tonight. I don't know what's going on with them, but I'm gonna restart them here. I don't know. We had trouble with them last week, and it wasn't just me either. So this is something that I don't know if iRacing's doing something in the background or what's going on here, but let me
Well,
restart these.
All right, well, right now, the top 6 looks like it's pretty much single file. Actually, more cars have become single file. Right now, Justin Lisaby, Daniel Falkingham, Spencer Owens, Ariati, and Spencer Madden rounds out your top 5. The first side-by-side battle I pretty much see going on right now is a little bit further back in the top 10, almost for the 4th spot. We got some blocking going on. Ariati blocking Spencer Madden down the back straightaway going into turn number 3.
Wow. Well, I don't know. Spencer Madden, you know, he usually doesn't like that too awful much. When you start putting the old blocks on him like that. How about Elijah Gracia up to 6? Great job for Elijah. I'm glad that he qualified that good, you know.
Whoa, look at that move that Tommy Gossett made down the back straightaway off turn number 2. He is trying to get to the inside of Elijah right now to go for the 6th spot. Can't quite get there yet. He's still underneath Elijah Gracia. And they're still side by side. And it looks like at the line, Elijah does have the advantage. But into turn number 1, Tommy Gossett on the bottom, Elijah up high.
Yeah, now he won't be able to do this too awful many laps because the inside line's going to be maybe faster in the corner, but coming out of that corner, he does not have the whole track to come up and use like Elijah's got on that outside. And Elijah's actually saving tires where Tommy's just burning them up right now.
Well, right now, Elijah's still hanging strong on that outside lane on Tommy Gossett for that 6th spot. But Tommy all of a sudden seems to be having the advantage on that bottom lane, especially down the straightaways. But as soon as they get to the corners, it seems like Elijah pulls back up on that outside, has a better advantage. Not this time. Tommy Gossett finally cleared Elijah. And now a battle for the 4th spot going on. How about Spencer Madden to the inside? Ariati coming off turn 4.
And yeah, and I think Aries going to let him have it. He says, you know, I'm not going to burn my tires up racing you. Because you know how Aries is. He is a big tire saver. He's going to probably going to let Tommy go maybe too here. I don't know. Yeah, there's some good racing going on back here. Anthony Emery, Bobby Cheney, Hayes Booth.
I tell you what, speaking of Anthony Emery, Rudy, he started in the 17th spot. He's already making some ground up through the field. He gained the most spots and points last week at Chicago, and he's already moved up 9 spots since the drop of the green flag. He's all the way up to the 8th spot already.
That's moving. I'll tell you what, I think he's got a good car here tonight. And I told him, you know, earlier tonight, I said, you know, I root for you every week, brother. And he goes, aw, thank you. Well, back up front, Lisaby has led all the laps so far.
Yeah, but not so fast. I mean, Falkingham is not letting him get away this early on. So as Spencer Owens, who fell back to the 3rd spot. But look who's also coming into that picture, Rudy. Spencer Madden is gaining on these 3 guys. It looks like Spencer's got a fast car early on. But right now, Lisaby, yes, with the advantage. And poor Lisaby, he had a fast car last week as well. For the first half of this race, and then all of a sudden he got caught up in that late race crash. Just could not get a great result out of there. So hopefully he could get some redemption and maybe go to victory lane tonight.
Yeah, that would be really nice. How long has it been since we've seen Justin Lisenby in victory lane? A while.
It's been a little while, whether it's in Newark or Laura. It's been quite a while, and so far he's trying to end that streak, maybe get his first FTRL career win tonight. But he's got 3 cars that I know that fast as well, but he's doing a good job holding those guys off right now.
Well, we can hit about 40 laps, 40 to 43 laps on a tank of fuel. They run 75% fuel here, so that's what I'm being told, 40 to 43 laps. Sounded a little high to me, but these guys know better than I do. They've been out there running fuel runs, so it just sounded a little high to me. Tony Hilbrand's up to 9th place. Henry 10th.
Yeah, I was watching Tony a little bit. He was stuck on that outside for a few laps. He fell outside the top 10, but was able to get back into the top 10. He started 11th, got up in the top 10, then he fell outside of it, and then has moved himself back in the top 10. So he's been back and forth.
Oh,
wow!
Peyton Henry just bumped him out of the way.
My goodness, I tell you what, early on in the race, lap 12, and we're already seeing the bumpers being used. I'm not sure if this is the right track to do it. But man, what a good job for Tony Hilbrand to hang on, but he's going to lose quite a few spots.
Yep. Peyton Henry goes on, but here comes John Berry to his inside.
Yeah, John has got himself into the top 10, now trying to pass Caden for the 9th spot. John, like I said during the grid, Rudy, he needs to have a good result. The first 2 races this season, he's been crashed out. He's 39th in points. That is yikes. That's something we don't really see from him. So he really wants to get a good run tonight so he doesn't have to face the heat race next week, because only the top 40 is automatically in. And then the drivers below that has to run the heat race. He doesn't want to do that.
I'll tell you what, we've got some big movers here right now. Hayes Booth and Sean Williams have come from 19th and 20th, and they're running 10th and 11th right now.
Well, real quick, Rudy, we got a battle for the race lead. Daniel Falkin was able to get to the inside of Justin Lisenby. Falkin still trying to clear him, not quite yet. Lisenby hanging strong on that outside lane. He does this time. And now here comes Spencer Owens on the bottom for 2nd. And Ariotti throwing it into turn 3 to try to grab 4th from Spencer. And Tommy Costa is there as well.
Wow. And it looks like Ariotti may pass up Spencer Madden. But we've seen Spencer pass Ari earlier. Ari just let him go. He says, I'll just reel you in here a little bit later and pass you up because you're burning up your tires. And I hope Spencer didn't do that right out of the gate. You know, I mean, we are at about that time when the guys start feeling the tire crunch here.
Yeah, 16 laps in now. And Spencer is back up to that outside lane. It looks like he's going to fall back to the 6th spot. Was running 4th, but he's lost a couple of spots. But how about this, Falkingham? We haven't been seeing Falkingham in victory lane last season in Newark at all. Of course, he's only got 1 top 10 finish this season, the first 2 races. He's 12th in points. He would love to go back to victory lane today. How about Spencer Owens, who had the pole? Who had the pole looking to the inside on Falkingham? He's going to take over the race lead.
Wow, he passed that like he knew what he was doing.
Oh, like man, he made that pass look easy.
Oh,
that's
wow.
For sure.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
You know, Spencer's had a good start to this season. Remember, he had a good run at Daytona, and now and then he had a 3rd place finish last week at Chicago, and looked to have a shot to win that race. So, and we talked to him before this race that he felt really confident about it. So he's definitely showing some speed. He's definitely showing the confidence right now.
Well, in fact, you're looking at Howie Briss, which is 3rd in the points, only 18 points out of it, but he settles in for 26. Now, he started 14, so he's gone back through the field here quite a ways. But you know what? Tony Hilbrand's is dropping like a rock here. I don't know if maybe he got some damage on that contact with Caden Henry.
I don't know what's going on, but we have a few other drivers that has dropped like a rock. Cody Muller, who started 16th, back to 23rd. Chad Oxford, who started 18th. He's back to 25th. How about another big mover behind Tony O'Brien? So that's Will Klein. We saw him start dead last in this race. He's all the way up to the 27th spot. He's fast early on. Of course, we can always expect Will Klein to drive his way up to the field if you're a Daytona winner. And of course, he had a great run last week at Chicagoland. The top 5 finish out there. So he is the points leader by 4 points coming into tonight. He wants to increase on that.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on Will Klein, man. He's a late race comer, though. He likes to get up there.
Oh, yeah.
And coming down to the end of the race, boy, look out, because here comes Will Klein. He's going to be in the picture and bidding for that win. So we'll keep an eye on Will Klein tonight for sure. One I was really kind of looking for was Jared Darling. He is running in the 19th position after starting 35th.
Yeah, so he's made some moves through the field, not doing a terrible job as early on in the race. He looks like he's just taking his time, not pretty much rushing to get by some drivers, but hopefully see him up there towards the end of this race. Same thing with Jared. He's had a decent start to the season. He finished third at Daytona, and then he had a decent result. Remember, he had that pit road incident during green flag pit stops last week. So
and came back from all that.
Yeah, he came back to finish in the top 15, so he's still hanging on to 4th in points, but he's probably got a fast car again tonight that he would love to have a shot to win.
Oh, we got contact there. Who was that?
Oh, wow.
Alex Warren, I believe. Oh, they're still beating off of each other.
Wow.
Oh,
Muller
man.
next down there.
They're beating and banging off of each other back here.
And Mullinex was all the way down the apron there, too.
I don't know. It's too late now to go back and check it out. But, man, yeah, there was some contact there. Wow, but he looks to be okay. He does have a little bit of right front damage, though, I noticed on Alex Warren's car.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Rudy, it's too early in the race to beat them bang. These guys all over the place. Meanwhile, we actually had a lead change that was happening. Daniel Falkham took over the race lead back, and now Liza B has passed Spencer Owens for second. Here comes Tommy Gossett for the 3rd spot.
I know it.
So
Tommy, man, he's got the car tonight, doesn't he? I think it's that new paint job. Running a Snickers car. Isn't it? Snickers? Well, it says Summit, but it looks like Snickers. I don't know. What is that? Sim Pit. I don't know. I can't make it out. Sim Nut. Sim Nut. That's right. Sim Nut. That's, but it's a Snickers, like a Snickers. It's in another league that he runs. They changed the name of like a paint job, like that one. It's Snickers, but they changed it. Instead of saying Snickers, it says Simnut. That's a sponsor in that league that he runs. Simnut Designs or something. I can't remember what. I can't remember now. It was a league I helped out with.
Well, how about that? He's up to second now.
I know.
He's got some good speed. And let's see if he can chase down Falkham to get by him for the race lead.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised. He seems to have a very fast car here tonight. He's actually putting a little distance on Justin Lisenby there, just a touch. And
look further back in fifth, Rudy. I tell you what, Anthony Emery still marked his way up through the field. See if we can ride on board with him for a couple laps, see what he's feeling inside the race car. Just watch him and see how. As a matter of fact, we got bout for the race lead that we should cover first. How about Tommy Gossett flying by him, by Daniel Falkham for the race lead?
Well, we got him on camera too here, so let's see what he's got going on.
Yeah, we can watch Tommy Gossett
taking over the lead. And I'll tell you what, if you passed Daniel Falkingham and Justin Lisenby, you're hooked up. Let me tell you.
Let's see what he's feeling with that wheel through 1 and 2. Very gentle with it, not much movement on that wheel. Yeah, nice and smooth, Rudy, through 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth. Let's see what he does in 3 and 4. Could be a different outcome in the next corner. Let's see. Yeah, not a lot of wheel movement right now, Rudy. So he's got a good handling car right now, where he's figured out how to run this racetrack, how to run it smoothly.
Well, he's got his bonus points out of the way now, so that's good news for him. But he's going to get passed back up by Daniel Falkingham, and here comes Ariotti right in behind him. I'm telling you what, these guys are right on top of one another.
Man, Gossett just, he's very calm behind that wheel, you know, very focused. He's got some nice colorful keyboards I saw. Very nice.
Yeah.
He seems very calm, focused, and having a good time running up front. Now running second again, but oh man, fast car early on, but faulty. Oh, we got a caution.
Uh-oh.
Caution is out for the first time tonight.
That was Nate Stewart off in the grass.
Yeah, Nate Stewart in the infield grass on the front straightaway. We'll go back and take a look to see what took place for him.
He's got some Tyler Ducharme getting into the back of him a little bit there.
Yeah, he did.
Yep. Tyler actually kicks to the right a little bit, and I don't know, boy, I almost looked intentional, but I think Tyler was actually chasing his car right at that point because he was inside losing air off of that car. So
I think he was tight down there. I've seen a few times already in this race at the field where some drivers gets tight in that bottom lane. So he must have washed up the track and just got in the back. And looks like no harm, no foul for Nate though. It looks like he's gonna be okay. But yeah, tough break for him early on.
yeah, right here I'm watching here. He kind of gets into the back of him a little bit right there, and then you'll see as they come off of turn 4.
Although I will say Nate did put a big block on Tyler Ducharme.
Yeah.
I went a little bit further back into the replay than what I did before, and Nate did put a big block on the back straightaway. Maybe you're right, Rudy, and maybe Tyler did not like that block, and I think he didn't appreciate that from Nate Stewart, so he pretty much turned them around.
Well, here they come to pit road.
So you might be right, Rudy.
Hard to say.
Well,
You
I
never
will
know
say
about
this.
these guys.
The thing is, Tyler does not like being blocked. I get it. It's early on in the race. Maybe early on in the race, not a good idea. But we've seen Tyler pull some big blocks as well, so I'm not sure if he can defend him anyways. But it looks like Daniel Falkin comes out first.
Yes. But we had 2 guys that did a drive-through, Bobby Chaney and Josh Robbins. So I guess I'm assuming Bobby Chaney probably just wanted to stay out to lead a lap and get a bonus point here, maybe. Or he missed his pit stall. Maybe him and Josh Robbins both missed their pit stall because they surely don't want to be out here right now on older tires. They got 33 laps on them tires. I don't think that's something you'd want to be out here with guys that just stopped and took 4 new tires.
Well, let's see if we could get a quick word in with Daniel Falkin.
Oh, he's going to stay out. Josh Robbins, I think, comes to pit road. Yeah.
Yeah, Josh Robbins coming down while Bobby Chaney stays out. Let's see if we can get a quick word with Falkin, see what he thinks about his race car. Falkin, you got a copy, buddy? Daniel, you got a copy.
Hey, what's up?
Doing pretty good, man. You seem that you're doing pretty good for yourself. You're leading, well, you was. You seem like you got a pretty fast car. How's the car feeling out there? And what's the track feeling like?
Yeah, like you said, we're doing good, but my right front isn't. Just this thing is it's plow box for sure. Just trying going over the bumps and definitely wants to shoot the car up the track. You really got to take care of your right front a lot. So that's something I definitely need to learn for the next run. Just didn't really know what to anticipate on this first run of the race, and now I kind of know what I need to do for next time. Just kind of figuring out the lines, figuring out the track a little bit with the bumps. A lot of the bumps have been kind of throwing me off because when you hit the bumps wrong, they shoot you up the track. But I think we got a game plan for the rest of the race. Just make sure we don't screw our right front up anymore the rest of the race.
You got some pretty heavy hitters that's also fast early on. We saw Tommy Gossett has shown some good speed. We have Spencer Owens that did, Lisenby. Of course, Emery's moving himself up through the field pretty nicely. So do you think you got a car that's fast enough to hold off those guys?
Well, it's going to be hard to because with this package, it's just punching a big hole in the air with a big spoiler on the back of this car and just allows everyone to just get right back onto your bumper, so it's hard to pull away. So, I mean, it's almost like a pack race at the start, like the first 2 laps, and then it almost strings out to single file, like when the fuel level goes low and it takes a lot of weight out of the car. So, It's definitely gonna be a draft race. It won't be quite a pack. We can get separated a little bit, but it's just hard to pull away. So definitely gonna be having to get aggressive towards the end of this race.
All right, sounds good, Daniel. You guys about to go back racing pretty soon, so we'll let you go, and good luck out there. Maybe we'll talk to you afterwards.
You to Joe, thanks.
Well, Bobby Cheney did wind up pitting, so but he did get that bonus point. That's what these guys, they stay out like that just to get that bonus point.
And right now, we're about to go back green with 99 laps to go. Falcam will be back your race lead. Tommy Gossett is outside. Liesby third. Ariati fourth. Spencer Owens rounds up the top 5. Then Emery, Cheney, Emery, Madden, Barry, Olat, and Lockie rounds out the top 10. Caden Henry was given an EOL penalty. Don't know what the penalty was for, but he was given that. But we're about to go back racing as the pace car pulls off. 99 to go. After finishing up the first caution.
Green flag.
And here we go. Green flag back in the air. Whoa! Falkian spins into the infield. What in the world just happened to Falkian? Did he go down the first gear or something? That's I don't know if that's what it was.
Yeah.
It looked like Falkian had a great restart, and then all of a sudden it looked like his car shifted down the first gear, and all of a sudden he spins into the infield grass.
Yeah, I'm watching this, and no caution either, so that's going to hurt him pretty big right there. I'm watching him right now. Oh, I'll bet you $5 that's what he did. Oh, my goodness.
I would like to listen to an onboard of that because, man, I want to know if he actually shifted the first.
Yeah, let me rewind this back a little ways here, and let's ride on board here and see.
Yeah, let's take a listen on board and see if he did shift down the first gear.
Yeah, because he was just getting up to speed. I think that's what he did.
I think that's what he did. Just listening to that, Rudy, I think that's exactly what he did.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Well, thankfully, he didn't hit anything, or anybody else did not hit him. But man, he's got a long way to go to get back to this, field and maybe have a shot to win this race. But my goodness, a bizarre incident on the restart.
Yeah, I bet he doesn't make that mistake again. Oh, Ariati leads that lap. Spencer Owens, Justin Lisenby side by side, and look who's sitting in fourth. Anthony Emery, he's coming, Joseph.
Oh yeah, Emery is coming, and we know he's hungry to get a win tonight. He's on the inside of Liesby, following Spencer Owens in front of him. And look who else is coming through the field, Rudy. Last week's winner from Chicagoland, Femi Olat.
Yeah, coming from 27th.
So we got some comers and goers right now. But we know that we've seen at the Emery and Femi Olat strong last week, just showing it again tonight.
Definitely, man. He take contact there with Lisenby.
I think he thought he was clear.
Yeah.
And didn't just pay Femi to be down there. Well, now he knows.
Yeah, you better give Femi a little room there, Justin. Wow, that could have been pretty intense right there, man. That was close.
Very close indeed, but look what that's going to do. That's going to open the door for Elijah to get to his inside, to get into that top 5. A guy that we haven't mentioned yet either, Rudy. How about Sean Williams in the top 10? He's on the inside of John Barry for that 7th spot. Doing a good job early on as well.
I'll tell you, that's a guy right there that, for some reason, wins have eluded him. And Sean has become, I don't know, a great racer in the last couple of seasons that I have followed with him. He has just become a great racer. He's laid back, cool, calm, cool, collective, and he just stays with it. He's like that fly that buzzes around your face and you try to shoo it away and it comes back. That's Sean Williams. He just won't go away. He's there relentlessly. He is there.
Well, he just got by Lisenby for 6, but Lisenby trying to fight back. Sean had a good run in the second half of last week's race, and it looks like we got a caution again.
Oh my gosh, we got a bunch of Michael Keithley here.
Wow, big crash.
Yeah, look, I'm not sure what happened here, but something happened with Michael Keithley. Tony Hillbrands is to his inside.
I think Bobby Cheney is also involved in this. No, I'm sorry, Cody Lamas is. I'm sorry, it looked like Bobby Cheney for a second.
Yeah. Right. Oh, right there. Right there.
Wow,
The number
yep.
10. Who is that? That is Cody Miller.
That's Cody Miller. Cody got into the wall, and Michael Keithley had nowhere to go.
Yeah, right up into the wall he goes, and Keithley. I was like, Keithley was way up high. I don't know why he was up so high, and he gets tagged there by Cody Miller. And he also, if you keep watching, because he bounces back up onto the track after hitting the inside wall here. And when he does, here comes more cars.
Oh, yeah.
And, oh, look at him. The 84 Dallas Myhan T-bones him.
Yeah, Cody Lamas, Dallas Myhan got a piece.
Good night. But we got that's about 5 cars caught up into that mess. Wow. Well, we got another brand new leader, Anthony Emery, taking over the lead.
Yeah, it looks like we had a couple of drivers. It looks like they came down pit road under this caution.
Yeah.
Man, this crazy race early on, Rudy.
I'm telling you, man. Well, these guys, everybody's bidding for that same piece of real estate. And when you're all on top of each other like that, it's almost like super speedway racing. So you're going to have super speedway wrecks,
I'd tell you who got very lucky going through that wreck was Nate Stewart, because he went underneath Michael Keithley somehow.
I seen that, yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Well, you know what, really? I know we already talked to him, but I just wanted to ice swap him the fuck him. I just want to give him a hard time because we like to do that to him.
Okay.
Let's do that real quick. Okay, you got a copy, bud.
Oh, wait. Oh, hey, what's up?
What was that? Did you went down the first gear?
All right. I was looking at my shifter as I spun. So I started in first, shifted down to second, shifted up to third, and the game registered. It registered I was in first gear. So we decided to do a loop-de-loop in the grass, doing a little bit of donut before the race is over. I haven't won the race yet, but it's weird. I shifted to third gear, and the game registered I was in first. So I'm kind of confused as you are.
Oh, yeah, because all of a sudden we see you get a great restart, and all of a sudden you just spin in the grass. But you just practicing for your burnout later, right?
Nah, well, I mean, I don't like celebrating
Not
too
like
early.
that.
The real blame you guys for giving me the MaxspeedTV jinx, so
Don't put that
for a little while, I guess.
It's just losing talent.
Yeah,
Well,
I think it's
That's all we want to know.
no
I
talent.
got you. No talent out of this camp here, Rudy. I got you.
Just kidding you, buddy.
Oh man. Well, on a real note, but on a real note, let's see if we could get a quick word in with Anthony Emery. See what he thinks about his car, because he's fast early on as well. Anthony, you got a copy, bud?
What's going on, man?
You're pretty fast once again. Started 17th, moved yourself up to the front. How's the car feeling? What's the track like?
It's really tight, and I feel like you gotta save your stuff quite a bit. Actually, I don't know. It's kind of weird. You kind of want to race, but you gotta stop. You gotta stop yourself right there, because you'll be dead in 15 laps if you do that. I wish we can go green here. I think it's fun once you get strung out here, but we'll just have to see how the rest of this race goes. I think we'll get one green flag stop eventually. We'll just have to see when that comes.
All right. Well, we just gave Falkingham a hard time for that restart. What are your thoughts on that? Because you got a good view of that.
I was scared to death. I thought I was gonna get killed. That was stupid. I don't know why he's starting in first gear. He's dumb for that, because that doesn't work. So I think he's okay though. So maybe he'll get back up here.
He's okay, but he's sticking to his story that he did get up to third gear, and all of a sudden his glitch and shifted down.
Yeah, that's how transmissions work.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what we were saying too. Well, Anthony, you guys are gonna go back green. You got a fast car. Hopefully, we'll talk to you again after the race. Good luck out there.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Everybody likes to give Falkingham a hard time.
Oh yeah, what was that said? Yeah, that's his story.
Unfortunately,
He's sticking to it. Yep, that's your mom. Hey, mom, love you.
Holy crap! It's been a while to say this. Hi, mom, love you.
All right, here we go. Pace car's in. Anthony Emery on the live pedal. Green.
And it looks like Anthony knows how to get up through the gears correctly. And then up. So he really got out there by about 3 or 4 car lengths already. He's going to come off turn 2 with a good gap. Side by side battle for third. Elijah to the inside of Spencer. Spencer didn't really get a good restart either. Lawson B now to his inside. But real quick, we had Cody Lamas and Thomas Myhan that did pull behind the wall due to damage. So they're out of the race. But Spencer Rudy, he's falling back.
Yeah, I see that. Guy I wanted to check in with, an old friend of mine. He's been a good friend of mine for a long time, Matt Simpson. I haven't seen him on a racetrack in a couple of years. I'm talking maybe like 3 years. And it's just great to see Matty out here, man. I know he streams a lot playing his drums and stuff, so he doesn't race a lot, but good to see him out there on the track. Good job there, Matt. Good to see you. All right, well, look at this battle up front now. My goodness, Femi trying to get a run on the outside. How about Elijah side by side for second? Good night. Go Elijah. I'll tell you, if they leave Femi stuck out there, that might be a bad place for him right now.
Yeah, he's doing a very good job inside of Elijah now. Or inside Femi, I'm sorry. Trying to go for second. He's got a fast car early on all of a sudden, Rudy.
The hill there, Jared Darling now up into 6th place after starting 35th. My goodness, look at this, Joseph. Wow. What a race for Jared Darling.
Yeah, right now he's up on that outside. Sean Williams to his inside. Baxter Owens found his way to the bottom not too long ago. And can tell you what, look who else is coming into the picture as well. That's Hayes Booth.
Yeah.
He's up to 8th. He's up to 8th. But this battle up front, Rudy, is not over yet. I mean, Anthony and Femi are going at it pretty good right now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Elijah's got a front row seat to this. With them new tires, they can do this now. They've been out here 20 laps, but, a couple laps were without caution. They can do this for a little while, but look at Femi coming back on that outside, looking strong. And Anthony's going to get him at the line here, I do believe. Yes, Anthony did get it at the line, but wow, that was close.
I mean, man, Femi is not giving up that outside lane. He is doing a very good job. I think Anthony's finally going to clear him off turn 2 down the back straightaway. Man, finally. And now Elijah is going to try to fight back to that inside on the bomb. Femi throwing it back up high. Man, a great run up there. But Elijah gets turned by Justin Lizaby. Hang on, you two. Wow, they both keep it straight. Maybe they gotta get out of the grass first. They both keep it straight. Nice save for Lizaby and Elijah.
We got to go back and check this out because, man, that could have been really horrible for both of those drivers.
Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't know how they both... Yeah, let's see right here.
Right there. He makes contact with Elijah. Elijah comes down and says, okay, you're going to bump me. We're both going out across the grass here, buddy. Wow, good save by them guys. Holy smoke, man. I'm telling you, that was great. That was great. Great save. Great driving by them, too.
Wow.
Well, that changed it up here a lot. Look at this. Sean Williams now in 4th.
Yeah, Sean up to 4th. Jared up to 3rd.
Yeah, wow. Well, they got 2 of the guys out of the way. Yeah. Man, I'm going to tell you.
Jared looking up high.
Anthony's got, he's running a little different line than Femi is there on the straightaways. Now, I don't know if he's doing that to try to break the draft maybe on the backstretch, or why he's running a little bit different line about the middle line where Femi's running right up high. I don't know. Watch him again down the backstretch here. See if Femi goes up high and Anthony stays right about in the middle, almost in the middle lane. A little bit different strategy by these guys. Sean gets out of line. Sean Williams, and he goes back. He's going to get passed up by John Barry. So John finally getting into the top 5.
And now Spencer Madden to the inside of Sean Williams. Spencer having a decent start to the season. Not too bad, but he wants more. Oh, man. John Barry somehow got underneath Spencer Owens. I'm sorry for that 4th spot. I tell you what, man, look at that flying on that bottom lane. He's going for 3rd now.
Yes, he is. Jared Darling's getting hung out to dry on that outside. Man, Spencer Owens is going to get by. Jared's going back. Still a great run, though, from starting 35th. Guy was watching here, Joseph, Chad Oxendine. Look at this. He's up inside the top 10. Looking good right now.
Yeah, Chad, of course. We haven't seen much from him yet, but we always see him heading towards the second half of this race, making some moves. Oh, man, back up front is John Barry making a great move on that outside lane to go for the race lead on the Anthony Emery. John Barry, Rudy, my goodness, he's found some speed. But is he burning the tires? That's the question.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good question. You know, I mean, he passed a lot of cars to get there, but now, let me tell you, he does have a little bit fresher tires than those guys. Actually, quite a bit, about 12 lap fresher tires than Anthony Emery does right now. Anthony did not pit on that last caution, and John did.
That is true. Yeah, you're absolutely right. He did. Does have those fresher tires to help him out.
James Simmons now up to 7th after starting 34th. But we're getting some of the guys from the back are now making it to the front. How about Will Klein from dead last to 10th? We never count out Will Klein. Never, never, never. We're about 4 laps from the midway here, folks. I think, if my math is correct. Yeah, about 4 laps.
Yeah, we're pretty much 4 laps away from the halfway of this race. Right now, John Barry pulling away from Anthony Emery. Femi Olot 3rd, Spencer Owens 4th, Spencer Madden rounds up top 5. To what? Further back in the field, Rudy, in that 10th spot. How about Daniel Falkham trying to get back up to the field? Man, he just flew by Terrell Baker. Who was it? Sean Williams, Tommy Gossett flew by Terrell Baker. But Falkham, after his restart issues with shifting problems, apparently, he was back up to the 11th spot. So he's making some great ground right now.
Yeah, I call BS on that. I don't know about you, but I call BS on that. I think he hit first gear.
Yeah, that's look. I mean, he's driving the car. Only he would know. But I have to agree with you. Accident. Yeah. Boy, it was a glitch. BS.
Just own it, Daniel. Just own it. You messed up, brother. You just messed up. You know, it's okay. You wouldn't be the first one to ever do it. So. TCB, he's right where he started, 13th. What the heck? Come on, TCB. The gas pedal's on the right there, buddy. Oh man, I'll tell you what. Sean Williams made a little contact with TCB right there. Got him a little on the sideways. An old guy who used to help me in the booth, he called it slideways. Got slideways. And Ariotti back into 14th. Sean Williams is going backwards really fast here. I know he's got some age on them tires, but Not any more than Anthony Emery does, and Anthony's still hanging on to second, just ahead of Femi a lap. Both of them guys on older tires. And man, I'll tell you what, John Barry's out there almost a full second ahead of them.
Well, right now, I tell you what, who else is going backwards is Spencer Owens. He's stuck on that outside lane. He's dropped back a couple more spots. Now Sheldon Lockie has gotten around him for 7th, and Chad Oxenham's going to have an opportunity to get to his end. So, whoa! And Sheldon Lockie moved up the track and into Sir.
Dang!
Save. Great save for Spencer Owens, but you know, if it was already bad enough for Spencer, it's going to be even worse because now he's going to drop all the way back into the 16th spot and maybe even more because Nick Muller came by him for 17th.
Now watch Tyler Ducharme here. He's a little bump drafting up the backstretch there on Nick Mullinex. Keep an eye on that for a second here to see what happens. But right behind him, James Coulibaly coming from 25th to 9th. Spencer finally concedes. Oh, come on. He almost got into a Coulibaly.
My goodness.
Oh, man, these guys are like not paying attention to what's going on out there or something. I don't know what's going on, but whoa, that was another close call. We've had a lot of close calls here tonight. Good
It's
Lord.
crazy. I mean,
yeah.
It's just insane how many close calls we're seeing, but everybody's pretty much doing a good job keeping it straight. But man, right now, looking back up front, Rudy, we got a battle for 3rd happening right now. Spencer Madden just got around Anthony Emery for 3rd. I tell you what,
Dang.
Anthony's dropping back just a little bit. Maybe he's saving some tires, and maybe
Oh,
the
we
tires
got
are
a
starting to
caution.
eat up on him a little bit. And we got another caution, yes.
James Coulibaly, but he's blinking really bad here. Let's go back and see if we can figure out what's going on with him. Might have been some contact with Tony Hillbrands. I don't know. Oh, yes, Tony. Wow,
Yep.
there might have. Oh, man. I don't know. Tony just looked like he darted to the right there. Come right over into Tony Hillbrand or James Coulibaly.
Maybe I don't know if Tony thought he was clear, tried to get behind James. Either a misjudgment happened, but hopefully it wasn't intentional down the straightaway. But I don't know. Like I said, maybe he thought he was clear. He was trying to get behind James.
Wow, a good save, but
You
it
know-
cost him quite a few positions.
You know what? Looking back at it, I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong, Rudy. Yeah, that's weird how Tony Hillbrand just turned dead right. I wonder if maybe James Coulibaly's blinking had anything to do with that. Maybe
Could have
it was a
been.
huge netcode issue, and because of
Yes.
his blinking, because the way his car just hooked to the right, it looked like he had some contact.
All right. Well, what do you think about getting old Brett Poncari up here? He is one of our cam guys. While you're looking for him, I'll look for him on the track here if I can find him. What do you think? You want to talk to Brett?
Yes.
I gotta
Sounds
find him.
good.
Where the heck is he? There he is. Okay.
There's Brett right now. Brett's right now running in what?
29th. He's in his Halloween costume, all decked out there for Halloween.
Brett, you got a copy?
I got you guys.
What in the world are you wearing right now, buddy?
Shall I explain?
Yes.
Well, this is a costume of I don't know if you know how well you know Nintendo characters, but this is Princess Daisy, and most people know Princess Peach. This is Princess Daisy. I had this weird dream one night when I was sleeping, and that I was in something like this, racing, and I said, you know what? Let's just go with it. So I decided to wear that for this. I've done it before last year in SRA, so it might be a Halloween tradition now.
Well, I mean, look, I'm not trying to make you blush or anything, but I think you look amazing wearing that. No homo on that, but man, that is something. Look, we've seen odd things in Max Speed TV before, but this might be one the top on the list. But okay, so back to the race. As you're looking amazing, what do you think about the car? How's the car? What's the racing like for you? What's the track like?
The track's about what I thought it would be. 1 and 2 being more on the tight side. 3 and 4 you might have a bit more room, but I haven't really been able to try the outside line yet, like in the past. I haven't really pushed the car that much. I did push it a bit in that qualification race, but it got so tight because it runs so hard. It's not really that great right now. I am way off the pace, but if we can get like a real long run in the end, I am starting to catch some of these guys on tire wear, so not really much to add besides that. So it's gonna be a bit of a tough road.
All right, buddy. Well, no matter how the outcome of this race is, man, I mean, can't beat that costume though. I'll say that much. But good luck out there, man, and hopefully you could get a good result out of it, at least a decent result. Maybe you'll find something for the second half of this race.
All right, thanks.
Well, Joseph, John Barry is the leader. We're going back green, buddy.
Yeah, we are. We are going to go back racing here on lap 76. Yeah, and John Barry had a second half lead before that caution came out. No more. Now, yeah, Spencer Madden is in second with Daniel Falk in third, Anthony Emery fourth, and Jared Darling rounds out the top 5. Here we go. The pace cars to pull off. And green flag is back in there, man. John Barry with a great restart, and of course he shifted pretty well as well.
Yeah. Well, Daniel, I noticed he shifted a little bit better that time too. He
look, he figured it out.
Yeah, he didn't get that. He didn't get that third gear glitch again. Oh man, we got a little blocking going on there by Spencer Madden.
Yeah, Spencer putting a block down the back straightaway on Jared Darling. Good job there to hold him off for second. Jared Darling fourth, and of course Emery is fifth. But Spencer doing a good job so far tonight, trying to hold off him. I'm not sure how long he's going to be able to hold off him because Daniel's been pretty fast. But man, look at the gap. He just put through 1 and 2 there.
Yeah, but Spencer Madden starting to close that gap back up on John Barry. Look at this. We may have a pass for the lead here in a minute.
Yeah, Spencer, it's closed again on John. You're probably right. We're probably going to see a move made. Man, he's getting a good run down the front straightaway. He's got into his draft. We'll see which way he's going to go. It looks like he's going to follow John's line. Will he move up high or low? Let's see, and man, John putting a block now on Spencer. Now Spencer is going to move up high. John blocks that line as well.
Wow, major blocking. Man, that was awesome. Awesome move by John Barry and Spencer Madden to not wreck each other. That was pretty amazing. Chad Oxendine is up to 8th and coming, Joseph. He's picked up 10 spots. Oh, contact behind
man,
James Simmons there. Wow, that was pretty nuts. And Tommy Gossett sitting in 9th.
James Simmons started back in the field as well, and he's all of a sudden in the top and up to 7th. Looks like he's found some speed in the second half of this race. Back up to 2nd. How about Falkiam now looking to the inside of Spencer Madden?
I'll tell you, Falkingham, he's trying to make up for that third gear glitch that he had there earlier, and or whatever that was. We don't know what that was. Well,
John,
I think we know, but
man, John, I tell you, he tried to put a block in there going in one. How about now? Here comes Anthony making it 3 wide for 2nd.
Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me! Into turn 3, 3 wide. Wow,
He's gonna make it work. He made it work. Here comes Jared Darling for 4th. Spencer got shoved up to the outside, and now he's losing that momentum. Whoa, back up front. Looks like Anthony trying to make a move on the bottom of Barry. Now, there he goes. He's on the inside now.
I think he's going to get him because John, he couldn't block right there because if he would have tried to cut it down, he would have lost it. And Falkingham says, I'm going to go too, so see y'all later.
So John will fall back to 3rd. Falkingham moves up to 2nd. Jared Darling still hanging on to that 4th spot. Top 5 spot about to be up for grabs for Sheldon Lockheed. He's now to the inside of Madden. As they're still side by side for 2nd with Falkingham on the bottom, Barry up high.
And man, it's a traffic jam behind these guys. Look at this. Tommy Gossett into the mix. Tyler Ducharme, Nick Mullinex, Ari Audi, and of course Sean Williams. Howie Briss 14th, TCB 15th. He takes a look to the inside of Howie Briss, and he gets that position easily.
Definitely easily gets that position.
Okay, so who are we missing that we haven't shown on camera yet? I think we've showed pretty much everybody, haven't we? Yeah, pretty much.
Well, pretty much now, the top 8 are pretty much single file. First battle I see going now. Oh man, look at these guys spread out on the back straightaway. That's crazy.
Chad Oxendine.
Man,
oh my God.
It was tight right there, though. It was really tight. Oh, Gossett trying to peek to the inside. Oh, Gossett gets sideways. He's in the grass. Trying to keep it straight. He does. Great save.
Oh, we got one in the wall.
Turn 1. Spencer Madden. Oh, and he's collecting a couple other cars. Who just clobbered into the back right there.
No caution. There it is. I'll catch up with them here in just a second, folks. Trying to find him on the track. Spencer Madden. There he is. Oh my goodness. Let's go back and I don't know what happened there, whether he just got into the wall or. And when he come back down on the track, oh, he got punted up the hill. Tyler Ducharme got into Chad Oxendine.
Yeah, Chad got hit by Tyler, and then when Spencer came back down the track, there was absolutely nowhere to go for Josh Robin. Just came right back down in front of him. That is a tough break for him. Who else was involved in that? That was Elijah. Elijah also
yep. And Femi Olat. Femi Olat got damage on that too.
I think also Hayes Booth got a piece of that as well. Yeah, Hayes Booth got also a piece from it. Man, Will Klein, who's the points leader, barely missed that.
Dang. Well, that was a pretty big one there. That was bigger than I thought it was going to be. A lot of guys caught up into that one.
Yeah, last week's winner, Femi Olat, got involved in that. You're right. So about 5 cars. 5 cars involved. It was Josh Robbins, Spencer Madden, Hayes Booth, Femi Olat, Elijah Gracio. Those 5 cars involved.
Pretty wild. Well, it looks like most of the front runners here have stayed out all the way back to 14th. Patrick Colby, but then the guys behind them, John Barry and them, they all come to pit road, get fresh tires, and now it looks like John might have only taken 2. Yeah, John Barry took 2. So
let's see if I tell you what, let's see if
nothing good ever come out of
Yeah, well, my sim just froze, but I'm still here, but my sim just froze. I just have to reset real quick. But apparently Josh Robb wants an interview, so I guess we can maybe get a word in with him real quick.
Where is? Oh, he's
Josh Robb, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Tell you what, it looked like a tough break for you. It looked like Spencer got on the wall, and Yeah, it looked like he just came back down the track right in front of you. Nowhere for you to go. Was there anything you could have done there?
I guess not, but Spencer Manning, he's an idiot. After he got hit from Chad, I think it was, he just holds the wheel to the left and locks up the brake right in front of the field in the racing groove. He's a brainless kid.
Oh yeah, that's tough break for you. Yeah, I could agree with you. He should have just kept the car up there, or at least don't turn left after hitting the wall. So I can understand your frustration there, and it affected a few others as well. So what did you think about the car feel like out there for you?
I don't know. It's the high downforce package. It's wide open for the first 10 laps. Then the tires wear off a little bit. So my strategy the whole race was to save tires for these long runs, and it was working out a little bit. I was starting to make my way towards like the top 10, whatever. But yeah, day ended pretty bad.
All right, Joshua, tough break for you, man. Sorry about your race there. Good luck next week at Nashville, buddy.
Thank you.
Frustrated.
Yeah.
Indeed. Very frustrated for Joshua. I mean, I can agree with him. I don't understand why Spencer Mann didn't hold it up to the outside unless he had a problem steering the car after hitting the wall. I don't know, but I mean, just nowhere for Josh Rabbit and a few other cars behind him to go. Tough break, that's for sure. Well, for those that are still here on MaxspeedTV, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys are enjoying the race so far. Thank you for tuning in on this Tuesday night. We're closing in on the final laps. Of course, the next couple weeks, we got Nashville Fairgrounds next Tuesday night. Dover in 2 weeks. Auto Club in 3 weeks. We got some great tracks coming up. But first, we got to leave the Lone Star State to go to Nashville next week. I think that should be an exciting race, really.
Yes, I agree. All right, pace car heads in. Anthony Emery, Daniel Falkingham on the front row. And there's the green. We're back underway here in Texas. And boy, looks like Anthony got a pretty good launch off the line there. Falkingham right with him, though. Top 4 looking good. And James Simmons up to 4th.
Yeah, James Simmons doing a good job putting himself in good position. Have a shot to win this race. He's got a fast car in the second half, that's for sure. We're seeing it. We'll see what he can do with these top runners.
Spencer Owens trying to make his way back up through the field with them new tires. He did take 4 new tires. So we're looking at John Barry, which John only took 2. Oh man, they're dodging all over the place there.
Oh my gosh, there's more blocking back there. Yeah.
Caden Henry doing a little blocking, looks like, on Nick Mullinex.
Mullinex was not having any of it. Wow, he slid up right in front of Hayden trying to shut the door.
Whoa, man.
And it worked, because here comes Spencer Owens now.
The yellow flag is out.
We got a caution.
Yeah, another caution. Looks like it's further back in the field.
Chad Oxendine? Yeah, Chad Oxendine.
Yeah, something happened. Man, something happened to him. Got him frustrated.
Go back and take a look here. Number 4 comes up. Whoa, man.
Ow.
Scott Shire actually gave him a bump there, and then of course the 15 finished him off there. Cole Freilich. Oh man, yeah, that was a little rough there, but he'll be all right. I think the car's fine.
Yeah, nowhere for Cole Freilich to go.
Yep.
But you might be right. He might be okay. Well, let's see if anybody comes down pit road this time. Anthony Emery still your race leader. And they should be close, really. They're pretty close to making it all the way on field if they pit right now. They're pretty much at the pit at the window where they can, maybe. But you still got 3 green white checkers to work off.
Right. Yeah, they're at 40 to go when they come by. So,
Well, the
yeah, they
first
could
move-
make it from here. They could make it from here.
Well, the first move I see coming down the road is Terrell Baker. He was running 7. Sean Williams follows him behind. So we got some takers.
Yep. That'll be their final pit stop of the night. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yep. I mean, I feel if another caution comes out, I would think the top runners might come in to just fill up their car with fuel, you know, so they could try to guarantee make it all the way on 3 green white checkers if needed, because you got to think about that.
Yep. Well, who
see
you gonna
if we
talk
could
to?
get- I was just about to get a word in with our league owner, Jared Darling. He's in 3rd right now, showing some speed. See if we get a word. Jared Darling, the MaxspeedTV up in the booth. You got a copy? All right.
Yeah,
Jared
gotcha.
Darling, this is okay. Yeah, there you are. It looked like you showed up late. All right. All right. Well, the race did a pretty good job. Started further back in the field, all the way back to the 36th spot, but you're up to 3rd, man. You got another fast car tonight. Showing some speed in the first 2 races. What are your thoughts on this race so far? How's the car?
Yeah, the car gets tight as it goes, but yeah, I mean, I drove through the field, started way back, I don't even know where, really far back, and drove up pretty much to the top 5 kind of on my own. So yeah, car feels nice. These restarts are, oh my god, they're crazy though. So I'm just hoping to survive and get some laps done, and then you know, after 10 laps or so, when you have to start lifting and everything, I feel like we're sitting pretty good. But we're saving a set of tires here. I know those guys that pitted for tires behind us, so it's just really how the cautions fall, really. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
You think you got anything for these tires? Emery, Falkingham, those guys been strong together. You have any chance on those guys?
I think I do. Yeah, I feel like I've been just as fast as them all race, and even as the tires wear, I felt like I was just as fast, maybe even faster. But I don't know. I don't know if we'll get that long green flag run, but hopefully. So yeah, I think I definitely got a shot at it. I like my chances here.
All right. Well, good luck out there, man. Maybe we'll talk to you after the race again and see if you could get a great result out of it.
You jinxed me, but thank you.
Maybe we did. We'll find out.
Yep, we'll find out. I hope not.
Well, your race leader, again, is Anthony Emery. Looks like he'll restart in the bottom lane with Falkingham to the outside. Anthony Emery, Jared Darling 3rd, James Simmons 4th, Tyler Ducharme 5th, Ariadne 6th, Nick Mullen 7th, Spencer Owens 8th, Justin Lisby 9th, and there's Will Klein just squeezing into the top 10. He's starting to show up right now, Rudy. He's inching closer.
Well, we got some guys, these guys up in the front here now, they will not be able to make it the rest of the way on fuel. So, you know, track position is going to be pretty valuable out there. So I don't know what their strategy is here. But just to let you know, in between there, we've got Nick Mullinex, Justin Lisenby, and Spencer Owens. They did stop. Okay, so they have enough. No, I'm sorry. They still don't have enough. They would be really close unless they played the caution game. But we're going to find out here. I'm sure we haven't seen the last of the caution.
Well, we're going to get back to the restart with
number 5.
We're going to get back to the restart with 37 laps to go. The pace car pulls off. We're waiting for the green flag to drop. There it goes. Green flag back in the air.
Ooh, Ariadne, boy, he's kind of wiggled there a little bit on that start. He's going to go backwards on that high side.
Yeah, Mullinex, Owens got by him. Oh, back up towards the front a little bit. How about that big block by James Simmons on Tyler Ducharme down the back straightaway?
Oh, man. These guys are playing with fire back here because, you know, if they wreck right now, oh, this is going to be catastrophic for a lot of great drivers out there.
There's no give and take now, Rudy. We're at 33 laps to go. Or we're at 36 laps to go, I'm sorry. Man, look at Mullinex with that huge run on that outside. Man, he's got some speed up there. And here comes Jared Darling. No, It looked like he was peeking to the inside fault cam for a second. Wow, Mullenix on those fresh tires. Look at him go.
Oh yeah.
Same
He's
with
got like
Owens.
he's got like 15 lap newer tires.
Yeah,
Well,
Spencer
it's
Owens.
showing.
Spencer Owens on those fresh tires as well, up on that outside lane, making it work. But my gosh, look at the speed difference there.
Yeah, big difference.
Oh,
well, you heard
more blocking by James Simmons on Tyler Ducharme. I'm not sure if Tyler's gonna, if he's, man, yeah. Tyler just got back to the back bumper on James. Hey, I tell you what, you can block Tyler once, he might be like, all right. Block him 2 or 3 other times, he's like, okay, I'm moving you.
Yep, he'll just give you the old chrome horn.
Mullenix to the race lead. Owens to second. Emery falls back to third. Here comes Lizaby also on the fresh tires up on that outside for third.
Yeah, I think fresh tires was definitely the ticket right here. But everybody's going to have to stop one more time, except for when you get clear back into about 14. Terrell Baker, Sean Williams, those guys have enough to make it the rest of the way.
Well, Klein.
And that could be a good thing.
Will Klein now up to fourth. Will Klein's coming. He's the points leader coming into tonight.
These the tire difference right now is just absolutely destroying what Anthony Emery and Daniel Falkingham, them guys that stayed out on them older tires. They're just destroying them right now. Meanwhile, back up front, we got a 3-way battle for this. Now, Nick's led laps, Spencer's led laps, and Justin Lisenby's led laps. So, yeah, they've all got their bonus points out of the way. Now they can just race each other and have some fun.
well, they're definitely going to race each other. Now, the fun, we're not, I don't think you can have fun now in these final laps because, I mean, we're towards the end of this race. It's time to go for the win, and these guys got the fresh tires to do it. The top 4 definitely does.
Wow, what happened? Nicholas Caressel. I just seen something happen to Nicholas Caressel there.
And I believe that's what
and
the caution came out for.
Brett Pancari and Howie Briss into it. Let's go back and take a look at what happened to Brett Pancari here. I think he just was he got caught up in it is all. I think. Hate to see that Budweiser King car damaged. Oh, up the middle, they got 4 wide. Oh, you're gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. They went 4 wide, and that obviously did not work.
No, Dylan Patterson just shoved it in there to make it 4 wide. That doesn't work here at Texas. I hate to burst their bubble, but man, it just does not work.
And man, I hate to burst anybody else's bubble that's in this race, but man, Dylan Patterson is 3 laps down, and he's making moves like that. I'm not sure if that's going to sit well with those involved that was on the lead lap.
Yeah. I'm sure Brett Pancari's not going to be happy about that. Wow. Yeah, that's a bummer. Now Brett's going to have some pretty significant damage on the back of that car. I'm not sure how much that's going to affect his speed, but wow. Back up front, we got Nick Mullenix, Spencer Owens. Now these guys are getting closer to making it the rest of the way. If they can have another caution, they might be close enough on fuel to be able to make it. So it could come down to a fuel mileage race here. But we got a lot of guys that did come in there. Daniel Falkingham, Tommy Gossett, Ariotti, Anthony Emery, Jared Darling. All those guys come down pit road. So now they have made their final pit stop, and they're going to be on much fresher tires than these guys now. So it's going to be a horse of a different color this time.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You're right about that, man. We're now those guys are going to be, like it's got fresher tires. They're going to move themselves through the field. We're going to watch them fly back up front.
Yeah.
This is going to be so much fun. Of course, I mean, they only ran a few laps. I'm not sure if it's going to... It's still going to be a difference. I'm not sure if it's going to be too much of a difference, like with Mullenix, Owens, Lizy, anybody else that took fresher tires. But it will still play somewhat of a difference. But let's see if we could get a word in with Nick Mullenix, since he's our race leader. Hey Nick, this is Joseph up in the MaxspeedTV booth. You got a copy, bud?
I got a copy. How are y'all doing today?
Pretty good. We're enjoying the race as well. I tell you what, nice view up front, lean away. Of course, you on the fresher tires than the other guys that did stay out. Of course, they did pit now to get fresher tires. But what do you think, man? If this race plays out to your favor, you think you got a shot at victory tonight?
I at least have a chance at it, but I would expect I'm going to end up between 5th and 10th, honestly. I'm never good at managing tires on these type of tracks. I don't know why. This car on 1.5 miles is basically like stubbing my toe on a door frame, just over and over, you know?
Well, that's something you should not be doing, buddy.
If I even have a chance at it, I'm going to be happy with it. I need some luck for that to happen, though.
I'll tell you what, you've had a good start to the season. I know you're 7th in points right now. Haven't got the top 10 yet this season, but hopefully we would like to talk to you again after this race if it's possible. But hopefully you can also get a top 5, top 10, get that up on board. But how does the car feel like out there? Regardless, what does it feel like in traffic? What did it feel like up front?
In traffic, it feels like garbage for the most part. I mean, it's like everybody has to run the car exactly the same just to not destroy the tire and attempt to maintain some sort of speed, because that line between the two is super fine, which just makes everybody full throttle and makes it impossible to pass, because if someone's half a lane up the track more than you are, they can hold you up no matter what, really. So out front, it was a little better for the few laps that I had, just because you can control what's going on.
All right, well, Nick, you guys are going back to the restart here. Good luck out there. It'll be 26 laps to go. Hopefully we'll talk to you after the race, man.
Hopefully. Y'all enjoy.
Well, the good news about this, Joseph, is this is actually with the cautions has put them right on the edge of the fuel window. So technically they can make it the rest of the way. But like you just heard, managing them tires could be the issue. Pace car heads in. And Nick next. It's the lap pedal. Spencer Owens goes right along with them, and Justin Lisenby. How long is it going to take for them guys in the back to get up here? You got James Simmons, look at passing cars already. They're 3 wide back here. Oh my gosh. Matt Simpson.
Making it 3 wide there.
Matt's kind of like a little bit on older tires, not much, but a little bit. So yeah, he's going to be fast for a little bit. A good comeback for him from 31st to 15th. Jimmy Gregory goes around the outside. Oh, whoa. Oh man, he got a little too tight there, and they're going to go 3 wide again. Oh no, come on guys, be careful with that 3 wide stuff. Anthony Emery right up the middle.
All right, back up to the...
Look at the 3 wide stuff back here. Oh my gosh, guys, get it sorted out.
Well, we got some battling up for the lead right now, Rudy, up front. Oh, and we got a spin off turn 4, Caden Henry.
The yellow flag
It's
is
got
out.
turned around. I think he got turned around by Taylor Fry. No, it looks like it wasn't Taylor Fry. He got turned around by somebody. Could not catch who. Gonna go back and take a look. We're gonna go back and take a look. I think he got hit off the bumper. Actually, it looked like Will Klein got involved too. Will Klein involved, Rudy.
Oh, he got into the back of Will.
Yeah, it was. You know what? I just looked back at it. Yeah, it was something to do with Taylor Fry.
Oh yeah.
Taylor got into the back of Caden and unfortunately spun right back down in front of Will.
Oh,
Will Klein
man.
nowhere to go. Will does a good job keeping his car straight. I don't know how much damage he's going to have, but yeah, Caden got turned around by Taylor Fry and spins into the infield.
Yeah, Will's going to be okay. He got minimal damage on that. So he's going to be okay. But man, yeah, that could have been a whole lot worse than it was. But yeah, brand new leader, Justin Lisenby.
Oh, you're absolutely right. It could have been a lot worse. Man, Will Klein, a tough break for him. Points lead coming into this race, 4 points ahead of Femi Olai. Of course, good thing for him. Femi had some trouble tonight, but And even Howie Brisk, who's third in points, has some trouble tonight. But you got guys like Jared Darling, Spencer Owens having some good nights doing this. So he does not want to lose that points lead. But new race leader, Rudy, Justin Lightspeed was able to get around Molinex.
Yep. Caution number 7.
Been a little while, Rudy, since we've seen Justin Lightspeed in victory lane on MaxspeedTV.
Well, let's discuss a little bit of what we're going to expect tomorrow night at ARCA at Talladega, Joseph.
Yeah, indeed. So tomorrow night is the next race of the Laura iRacing NASCAR Series, of course, the ARCA season that my league is doing. Heading to Talladega Super Speedway for 80 laps, 2.6 mile super speedway track, pack racing. Of course, we can always expect the big one to happen. You never know when it's going to happen. It's not a fact of where it happens, it's when. So it should be a great race that you guys don't want to miss tuning into. You definitely want to tune into tomorrow night. It will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on MaxspeedTV. Of course, Jared Darling and Jeff will be calling the race as well. It should be an exciting race, and Rudy, you know, of course, those races can always be intense, so I'm ready for it. Hopefully have a good day out there, and hopefully avoid some big wrecks and get a good result out of it, or even a chance to win, because, man, I tell you, super speedways in past history for me hasn't been too kindly to me, so hopefully I can finish all 80 laps without any problem. So, but tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on MaxspeedTV.
Well, I'm not sure why we got kind of an extended caution here. This is kind of unusual. Really kind of unusual.
All right, now, looks like maybe we'll get the green. We'll get the one to go next time by. But while we're waiting on that, see if we could get a word in with Justin Lisenby. I saw him team speak earlier. There he is. Let's get a word in with Lisenby. Justin, this is Joseph in the MaxspeedTV booth. You got a copy?
I got you, Joseph.
All right, man. You're out front. Fresh tires. Of course, we had some guys come down pit road under that last caution to get some fresh tires now. But you've had a fast car throughout the night. What do you think, man? Closing laps. Do you think you got a shot to hold these guys off?
Oh, hopefully so, because, I mean, this is shaping out like a lot like what last week did, where I was on like a completely different strategy from everyone else. And unfortunately, that one didn't go my way, so, you know, I'm praying this one does, but, no, I really can't tell at this point in the run.
All right. Well, how's the car feeling like out there? What's it like out front? What's it like in traffic for you?
As weird it is, like, it's honestly really tight in clean air. Like, when you're behind someone with the draft, you can actually save a lot of tires, so being behind someone actually works out pretty well. So it's just weird because I haven't seen that too often. So ideally, maybe I let someone go in front of me, I don't know, but like during runs and stuff, I've felt really quick too, so that's always a plus.
All right, ladies, you guys are about to go back green. It's going to be 19 laps to go for you guys. Good luck. Hopefully maybe we'll talk to you after the race.
Yep, I hope so. Thank you, Joe.
All right. Well, once again, thank you, viewers, for tuning in to MaxspeedTV tonight. This Tuesday night here at Texas Motor Speedway, the third race of the FPRL season. Justin Lisenby is your race leader with 19 laps to go this time by getting the green. Nick Mullinex second, Terrell Baker third, and Owens fourth, Sean Williams fifth. Frey, Cheney, Barry, Lockie, and Simmons rounds out the top 10. Pace car is about to pull off. And we'll see how many more laps we can go. Can we go all the way to the checkered flag? What kind of moves we're going to see for guys on the fresh tires? Green flag back in the air.
Well, Justin Lisenby got the schnooker on that one, didn't he? Boy, he held them guys back just right. He got the run, so good job. How about TCB making it into second right now? Holy smokes.
Yep. That's Terrell Baker up to second now. While trying to clear Mullinex for second. He's got getting a ball, and they almost contact with Williams and Mullinex. That was close.
And let me tell you,
Mullinex
Spencer
trying
Owens.
to look high. Here comes Baker. Going up to the outside. Lisenby tried to block, but Baker's up high, trying to go for the lead.
It's right on board here with TCB up on that high side. You can see how intent he is, man. He is just concentrating like crazy on this. Not to make a mistake, not to make contact. Looking good.
Oh, we got trouble! Trouble in the back turn one. Oh. Big crash. I can't tell who was the first one that got turned around, but I believe, and I don't know who got turned around, but a big crash happened. I believe it got started with Tyler Ducharme, Alex Warren involved.
Ben Miles.
Ben Miles got a piece of it.
Go back here on Ben Miles. Oh, right there.
Yeah, they got 3 wide. Cole Fralick hit the wall on the straightaway. Came back down into Tyler Ducharme. Alex Warren just barely gets tapped, but he go around. Ben Miles gets a piece. A couple other cars going to get involved in this. Oh man, that's a big hit right there too.
Yeah, that was a big hit. But him and if you go back just a little bit further, he had a little bit of contact there from Tyler Ducharme, and that might have kind of sent Cole up the hill just a little bit because they were going through the dog leg, I do believe. His car, he was trying to save it there, but that shot in the rear was just a bit too much for him.
Yeah, that's a tough break for him. But man, I tell you, Rudy, anywhere you go in the field, the intensity is picking up. Just you also got guys on fresh tires compared to old tires.
Right?
They're all over the place trying to get through. And I don't know what Cole was doing. It just looked like he just hit the wall on the straightaway. I'm not sure if he had contact prior to that, but that was a big hit for him. I mean, big hit and came right back down to Ducharme and Warren, nowhere to go. But the biggest hit was Benjamin Miles when he just went full speed head on into the wall.
I know it, man. He took a heck of a ride there. And so did Cole Fralick. Cole, he got punted a couple different times there. So, man, there's some big hits right there. All right, back up front, Elizenby still leading. Nobody's coming to pit road yet. They don't need to. They got enough fuel. Or they should have anyhow.
And how about Terrell Baker in second, Sean Williams third?
Not.
How about Taylor Frey up to fifth? Man, a good run for him all of a sudden. He started way back in the field, and all of a sudden he's up to fourth. But see if we can get a word in with Terrell Baker, man, because he's got a shot where he can close us out, get the top 3 result, or even find a way to victory lane. Hey, TCB, this is Joseph up in the booth. You got a copy, bud? Well, man, look at you in second. You have some speed all of a sudden. You look like you tried to make some moves to go for the race lead on Lazenby. What do you think, man? You got a shot at him? Or you got a shot at going to victory lane tonight?
I think I have a shot if I can just try to keep my nerves straight, because I think my heartbeat went up to about 150 right there.
Well, we were just watching your onboard before that caution came out, and it looked like you were just focused, ready to go, but we could tell there's a little bit of nerves coming through you right now. It's noticeable, but man, I tell you what, how's the car feeling? What's the track conditions like? What do you think, man?
Car is great, track is tight, and I do have newer tires than Justin. I really should have tried to go low on him there, but I've been passing everybody on the outside, so I was like, I think I'll be able to get by him, but I wasn't able to. And if that caution came out literally like a second later, I'd have had the lead, but oh well, we're just gonna have to try to time this restart right and try to get the lead here and try to run away. I don't know where the first 4 tires is, but I got to try to like get by Justin and go.
Well, I tell you, the guys that did come in on those 4 fresh tires, you got Balkiam right now in the 8th spot, so he's not too far behind. I tell you what, like we got some messing around going on between you and Sean Williams playing around and stuff. It looks like he's gonna give you a run for his money on you as well on this restart. So, TCB, man, hopefully we'll talk to you again after the race. You're showing some good speed, light in the going. Good luck out there, and can we get one more big old yeehaw before we let you go?
Of course, Joe, and I hope, let's have our fingers crossed that we don't end up like last week, 2nd out of 4 and end up 9th. But anyways, this is for all my fans. Yeehaw!
All right, good luck out there, man. He's ready to go.
Yes, he
Definitely
is.
ready to go. All right. They're going to have 11 to go, or 12 to go when they go back racing. I would not be surprised if we get another caution the way these guys are racing. But
I know it.
keeping our fingers crossed. Either way, we're going to get a good finish out of it, I can tell.
All right, pace car heads in. Justin Lisenby. Now, he held him back last time. Is he going to hold him back this time? He does.
He does.
And he gets a good launch off the line.
Yeah, he does. Gets a good launch, and now look at that. Sean Williams going to fall back to third. Well, he was in third, but he's still hanging strong on that inside, trying to go for spin on Terrell Baker. Owens is on the back bumper of Williams, trying to pass him by.
Oh my God.
Going to go up higher.
Thought he was going to go 3 wide there for a minute.
How about Bobby Chaney in fifth all of a sudden? Where did he come from? He's got a shot. I think he's one of the guys that's got fresher tires as well that we have to keep an eye on. But right now it's Lisenby at the line. Still a battle for second place. Sean Williams inside. Terrell Baker outside. Sean not able to clear him just yet. He's going to be able to now. Sean Williams up to second. Now here comes Spencer for third.
We got a yellow.
Crash in the back.
Will Klein going around.
Will Klein. Your points leader, Will Klein.
Oh, man, this is going to hurt him in the points if he can't make something happen here in the closing lap. Oh, they're 3 wide back here. You got to be kidding me, man. These guys got to knock off that 3 wide stuff. Net coding.
Yeah, there was net code there, but I was just saying, Rudy, you can't knock off 3 wide now. It's late in the going. You got to go. You got to make moves.
Yeah,
but yeah,
that's true. But yeah,
unfortunately, did not work out well for Will Klein there.
Well, he net coded off of the 14. I have no idea who that is. They probably got a custom number on, and I have no idea who that is. But boy, he tried to save it. Good night.
Yeah. I mean, he tried to save it. I tell you what, it could have been a lot worse, though.
Yeah, he bounced off that outside wall. Everybody did a good job of getting away from him and, not hitting him. So that's a good thing, because what we've been seeing lately when these guys spin in front of the pack like that, somebody inadvertently always T-bones them. Have you noticed that lately? There's a lot of T-bones lately. If you like steak, that's good, but in racing, T-bones aren't good.
You're absolutely right about that. Oh, man. Well, a tough break for Will Klein. Goes head on into the outside wall. It looks like he is not going to have the result he wants. Of course, points leader coming in. 4 points ahead of Femi Alat. Obviously, looks like he's going to drop him out of that points lead. But look who's up in second, Rudy. That is Sean Williams. Then I want to have a word in with him because, man, he's in the catbird seat to try to make a move on Justin Lisenby. Hey, Sean, this is stuff up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you.
Well, how good does it feel to look out your windshield and see the leader just right there in front of you? You could have a potential shot to win this race.
Normally it would feel good, but it's Justin and he's really fast, so I have a lot of work to do.
I know you got a lot of work to do, and I know Lisenby is fast, but you never know what could happen in these races, man. Well, how has the car been feeling you? What's the track like as well? And I know you got a couple of heavy hitters behind you as well. What do you think, man?
The car's a little snug, but it's not too bad. The racing's been crazy. It's like pack racing, and my tires are a little bit fresher, but I think now with all the yellows, they've kind of equaled out. So it's going to be like a drag race here, I think.
All right, Sean. Well, let's see if you find a way to Lisenby and maybe have a shot to win this race. Hopefully, we'll get to talk to you again after this race regardless. Maybe finish in top. Good luck out there, and see you then.
All right, thank you.
Hey, we got to get your...
Oh,
never mind.
Well, I think you were trying to say you got to get your camera, huh?
Yeah. Where is he? There he is. I got him. But I can't do anything with him because you can't drag anybody in this stupid program. Don, we got to get your camera up here, man.
Oh yeah, I know. They actually was gonna set it up this week, but I'm getting me a haircut Thursday, so I'm gonna wait till next
Oh,
week.
come on.
A haircut?
I gotta look fresh for the stream.
Sean, you
Oh,
don't
my
have
God.
any hair.
Well, that's the point. I'm gonna get it cut off, and I'll be looking good next week. So I should have it.
Ah.
I
Okay.
want to look great for you guys.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. No, fair enough. Fair enough.
Wow. All right. Good luck.
Thanks. Love you.
Love you too.
It makes sense. He wants us. He wants to look good. He
Yep.
wants us to see him look good. I get it. I thought he has any hair, anyways. What in the world?
Well, this could be the final restart, but we know how these go, Joseph, so I'll let you get them started here.
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna have 7 to go, Rudy. 6 to go. I'm sorry. We're gonna have 6 laps
Yep.
to see who's gonna go to victory lane. 7 to go now, but 6 to go. We go back green, boy.
It's gonna be pretty insane.
It'll be fun. We'll see what will happen here. Lisby on the inside, Sean Williams outside. 6 laps. Will we go to the white flag? Will we make all 134 laps? Or will we go into overtime? We're about to find out right now. Pace car is going to pull in the pit road. When does Lisby go? How much of a jump is he going to have? There he goes. Green flag back in the air, and a great restart for Justin Lisby.
Hey, man, look at Terrell to the inside of Sean Williams right there. Oh, my, and he gets it. Sean loses one spot. Here comes Spencer Owens.
Yeah, Terrell Baker moves up to second. Spencer now to the inside for third on Sean Williams.
The yellow flag is
And
out.
we got another yellow. Crash in the back.
Trying to find it here. Justin Gable, it looks like, made some kind of contact. Oh boy, he's got major damage on his car now. Let's go back and take a look at this. He did not have any damage up to that point. And oh man, I thought there was going to be contact there, but it didn't. A lot of blocking going on there. The 14 gets hooked.
Yeah, the 14 got hooked, and then where did Gable come in? Yep, right there.
Yeah, right there, man.
Yeah, it looked like Gable hooked the 14.
Yeah.
And it pretty much just him around. I couldn't tell who was that behind Gable. I'm not sure if there was any contact from him either. It looked like it was yeah, I can't tell.
Oh, wasn't it,
I think it was
Cole
I think that
Frelick.
was the
I don't. It looked like Cole Frelick was involved in that because now he's taking his car behind. No, yeah, he took his car behind the wall. He was like 10 laps down, so somehow he managed to get involved in that.
Yeah, it was Cole Frelick. You're absolutely right. Man, I tell you what. And Gable had nowhere to go in that. Yeah, he could not avoid that. So yeah, it was Frelick that hooked the 14 of Elijah. And it just went on from there.
Well, that's caution number 10, Joseph. Holy smokes, I never thought we'd see 10 cautions there tonight.
Oh man, 10 cautions, but I tell you what, these guys getting wild. Yep, we're gonna have a green white checker, Rudy. First green white checker attempt. Of course, just got to make it to the white flag, and this race will be official. We will finish on the green, no matter what happens. How about Spencer Owens third?
Yeah, Spencer Owens, man, running good.
I tell you, man, he's had a good season so far. Came off third place finish last week at Chicagoland, like I mentioned before. He's 5th in the points. The other guys in front of him, Rudy, has had problems. Will Klein, of course, crashed. Femi Olat crashed. Howie Brisk crashed earlier. He's back in 17th. Jared Darling is further back in the field. Rudy, we might, I mean, if not close, but if he finishes well, he might be our new points leader, leaving Texas.
Well,
We'll see.
I'm gonna get Spencer up here if I can get him up here. I mean, it takes me like a half an hour to get him up here to the room with us, but
I got him if you want. Oh, there he is. So
Spencer
you got.
Owens.
Oh, geez, hi.
You can't text and drive, brother. Sorry, that's against the law.
Nah. You didn't see that.
Nah, come on, don't lie to us. Who are you texting? Text mom?
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Look, just a generous question. All right, well, buddy, you gotta focus on this race because all of a sudden, third, you got another shot of another good result. You've been having some good results this season, man. 5th in the points, and the other guys in front of you in points has had problems tonight. We could potentially see you out of here with the points lead, if not close to it. What do you think about your car, man? What's the car feeling like, and do you have any chance to get by these guys in front of you?
I feel like the car is good. I don't feel like it's great, but I mean, I'm going to make it work with whatever I got. Once again, the guys built me a really good Ford Mustang here for it. Hopefully we can get a good restart here and see what we can do with the leaders here. They've been really good as well. We're all on old tires, so it's going to be kind of a wild card here to see what happens.
Yeah, you never know what could happen at the end of these races. So, man, hopefully it opens the door for you. Get by those two. Get in victory lane. Either way, man, hopefully you get another good result and get some more points on the guys in front of you. So good luck out there, man, and hopefully we'll talk to you in a few minutes.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right, very good.
He was on his phone. Come on, got off that phone.
Yeah, you can't text and drive, Spencer.
You know, he was probably texting his mom, say, "Hey, get ready to watch this broadcast because I'm about to win." Oh,
yeah,
he wants his mom to see it. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, all right, here we go. 2 laps.
Get him going, Joseph. Again, this could be the final restart.
First attempt for green-white checkered happening right now. Justin Lisby, your race leader. Terrell Baker on the outside. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to settle this. Terrell moves himself to the bottom in front of Spencer. Lisby with the lead into turn 1.
Bobby Chaney just got by Don Williams, and here comes James Simmons by 2. Don going backward.
Whoa! Look at the block going on the back straight. Oh, and Lisby. Wow, good job. Nice block. Comes Spencer Owens to the inside. Terrell for second. Here we come off turn 4. White flag is in the air. Final lap here. Texas Motor Speedway side by side for second. This is exactly what Lisby needs to see. Spencer is going to clear Terrell for second.
Now, does he have enough time to get there and win this?
Here comes.
Crash into the wall.
Yeah, crash at the back, but never mind that. Here we come through turns 3 and 4. It's just going to be enough for Justin Lisby off turn 4. Lisby is going to hold on and win here at Texas Motor Speedway.
One
has
green,
a big
white
crash
checker.
further back.
Awesome finish for Justin Lisby. And I'll tell you what, I don't care what you say, Spencer Owens did everything that he needed to do to try to get there. He just ran out of laps. I think maybe another lap he might have been able to do a little something with Justin, but again, we're going back to that clean air, Joseph. That clean air really means a lot on that car, and Justin Lisby had the clean air.
Well, we talked to him a while ago. He said it felt weird because he said he was tight while in clean air, but his car felt good in the traffic. So, but you know what? He was able to still hold off the guys behind him. And you know what really helped him is when those two, Terrell Baker and Spencer Owens, got side by side. That's really what helped them to be able to hold on and win this race. But yeah, Rudy, we're about to talk to these guys in just a few seconds. Right. We're going to talk to Justin Lisby, Spencer Owens, and Terrell Baker. So don't go anywhere, chat. We will be right back in just a few seconds. Well, Liza B, good job holding on to win this race, man. That was a good effort for you. You were strong out front. Of course, we talked to you earlier. You said it was kind of weird that you said you were tight in the clean air, but you were good in traffic. But other than that, you was able to hold off the guys behind you and go to victory lane. How does this win feel? And tell us about your race overall.
I mean, it feels really good coming off of the last 2 weeks where I got destroyed in both of them. So right now we're like 29th in points. So to be able to win, I mean, it's just a good feeling because now we're for sure basically good in for the playoffs and whatnot for when that time comes. Um, yeah, during that race, like, the first run we started pole, but I burned off the right front because I was in clean air. And so just me going full throttle just killed the right front. And so that's kind of what I was saying, like with the whole dirty air thing. It was like when you could ride behind somebody, you could lift in the corner and that would save your right front. It wasn't so necessary like that last little bit because we had caution after caution. So there wasn't a huge need for tire saving. But I mean, overall, I'm super hyped about this.
Yeah, you guys are going to Nashville next week, the Nashville Fairgrounds. That's got to be exciting to see that show go on. Should be a good race. What do you think about Nashville, man?
I mean, usually with this league, it usually goes one way or the other. It's either super clean or it's just a wreck fest. So, and I don't even have that track yet. I need to buy that at some point this week and start running laps on it. But I mean, it seems like a fun track to run. I just don't know how, like the Cup car necessarily, will race each other. But yeah, with this league, and it's gonna go one way or the other. I just don't know which.
All right. Well, Lisby, is there anybody you got to thank for this victory tonight?
Yeah, to like I can't talk. I'd like to thank you guys for putting on this broadcast. Jared for putting on the league, JDR Graphics, and Burnt Kliger Mini Esports.
All right, Lisby. Well, good job winning here tonight here at Texas Speedway. Gotta go by that track, man. Run some laps, and maybe we'll see you in victory lane next week. Good luck out there, and see you then.
Thank you.
Spencer Owens. Okay, Spencer Owens. Okay, Spencer Owens comes home second tonight here at Texas. Spencer, man, another good run in the first three races of this season, man. You've shown some good speed. Third place last week, second place this week, man. Was there anything you could have done differently to have a shot at Lisby? Maybe if you needed another lap or was able to get around Terrell Baker soon, do you think you could have gotten to him and maybe have a shot then?
I mean, I really don't know. I without actually doing it, I honestly really couldn't tell you. I know on that white flag lap going to 3, I got really tight and went up the hill, so I don't really think I could have had a shot to get back up to him. But it was a good race. Other than that, all I was trying to do was just get the best finish I could. I'm not really here for wins, so I really don't. I didn't mind losing the race. Just here for points, getting myself into the chase, and just moving on through it. So consistency really is going to be a matter here for me this year. So.
All right. Well, you're probably either going to be either the points leader or close to that points lead, man. Because again, a good run for you. Of course, I told you that the other guys in front of you were having some troubles in the tonight. I was up ahead of you in the points, but now Nashville is next week, the fairgrounds. What are your thoughts about that race?
That's going to be a wild card race. It's really going to be whoever puts the time in the practice and stuff like that. I know, like Leslie was saying, he doesn't even own the track. I don't either. So it's really going to be just whoever gets on that track and puts the most effort into it. I don't exactly know how that track handles or what all happens with that track. So it's definitely going to be a learning curve for most of the race for a lot of us. So I expect that race to be very wild and very entertaining.
Yeah, very entertaining indeed. We're all looking forward to it as well. Well, who do you got to thank for the second place tonight, man?
I got to thank the boys back at the shop. They built another good Moen Menards car here for second place, and we got the pole this week too. We got credit for that. So we have a really fast car. So shout out to them. I got to thank Jared and Anthony. They put on a great show for the league. They again dealt through the rain again tonight, so really good on them. Thank you guys for the broadcast, and you guys did a great job with the webcams and all that. It's fun to do. Hopefully you keep it up. And thanks for all the fans who stuck it out with us tonight.
All right, Spencer. Well, good job on second place tonight, man. We'll see what you can do at Nashville next week. Good luck out there.
Thank you, guys.
Well, TCB, man, third place. Good run tonight. Man, I tell you, if it wasn't for the battle between you and Spencer, was there any chance you would have probably gotten around Liza B and maybe get the shot at win tonight?
Uh, I don't know, Joe. To be honest with you, I feel like 2 laps is just too little time for my tires. I really needed a longer run there, but I tried to make a move all the way down low, and if this was newer Texas, I would have probably went all the way down to the wall and tried to pass him. But it's old Texas, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to. I was just going to go straight into 3. So I almost hooked him by accident. Glad I didn't hook him and cause another incident. But I don't know. I felt like I really couldn't do anything else there. I just needed a little bit more time. But with all the cautions and stuff, it kind of threw us a curveball. But you know what? P3 is good.
All right, man. Nashville next week. What thoughts?
Oh God. I think like everybody else in this league, I don't even own the track. I don't know what to expect. Honestly, I've never even seen the track, so I don't even know like what to expect, what I'm getting myself into. I'm just expecting it's gonna probably be like loose or something. I'm probably gonna end up wrecking, but you know what? This run for this week will make up for next week's bad run. So.
Well, hopefully so, man. Well, I'll tell you what, man. What you got to think? Who do you got to thank for your third place tonight?
Well, I want to thank Spencer Owens. I want to thank Spencer and Justin for running me so clean, and also Sean. A lot of the field is running me clean, so I want to thank everybody racing. You guys for broadcasting, all my fans, Team TCB, everybody that works so hard in upstate New York, Cody Miller and Sean Williams, and just everyone that puts on FTRL, Jared and Anthony Emery, and Bolt Designs for sponsoring this amazing league.
All right, man. Well, congrats on third place tonight, buddy. Hopefully you're in the top 10 in pace. You should be after some trouble with some guys ahead of you had. But we'll see you next week at Nashville's, and yeah, go do some get that track, man. Do some practice laps, man, because it's going to be a heck of a show for sure.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, Joseph. I kind of messed that up, I guess. So I'll hear about that. Sorry about that, Anthony and Jared. I messed that all up. Anyhow, getting up here to our winner. Let's run down through the final results. Go. All right, Justin Lisenby does come home with the win. Spencer Owens finishes second. Terrell Baker third. Bobby Cheney fourth. Great run for Bobby tonight, man. That was amazing. James Simmons coming way back in the field and winds up finishing up here in fifth. John Barry. Okay, there it goes. Well, getting sticky here. John Barry finishes sixth. Taylor Fry with a solid run tonight finishes seventh. Anthony Emery did come back and wind up with the top 10 here, finishes eighth. Chad Oxendine, man, I was kind of concerned about him early in the race, but he managed to come back and finish ninth, and Ariotti 10th. Go.
Next year will finish up 11th. Cody Miller 12th. Daniel Falkiam 13th. Tyler Ducharme 14th. Caden Henry 15th. Hayes Booth 16th. Elijah Gracia 17th. Tony Hillbrands 18th. Jimmy Gregory 19th. And Brett Picari rounds out the top 20. Rudy?
Matty Simpson finishes 21st. Good to see Matt out there tonight, man. He did a great job. Nicholas Caressel right in behind him there, 22nd. Nick Mullinex, man, he led some laps. We thought he had the car here tonight, and he finishes 23rd. Michael Keithley, 24th. Sheldon Lockey, 25th. Howie Briss, 26th. Alex Warren, 27th. Will Klein with a very disappointing 28th place finish after being the points leader coming into tonight. I think that's going to knock him out of the points lead for sure, Joe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see till next week. Patrick Colby, 29th, and Justin Gable, 30th. Finish him up, Joseph.
League owner Jared Darling finishes 31st. Tough night for him. Sean Williams involved in the final lap. What could have had a top 5 finish, and then all of a sudden, like I said, wrecked down the final lap. He finishes 32nd. Dylan Patterson 33rd. Scott Shire 34th. Cole Freilich 35th. Benjamin Miles hard hit for him in tonight's race. He finishes 36th. Josh Ryan 37th. Tommy Goss hit another fast car tonight, but involved in somebody else's mess late in the going. 38th. James Colapo 39th. Spencer Madden, strong car in the first half as well. Crashed out again. 40th tonight. Femi Ladd, last week's Chicagoland, tough night for him, being involved in a crash as well. He finishes 41st. Cody Lamas 42nd, and Dallas Myhan will round out the field in 43rd place.
All right, well, congratulations again, Justin Lisenby, for winning tonight at Texas, folks. It's off to where did you say they were at next week?
Nashville.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I have not broadcasted a race yet at Nashville. It's going to be exciting, Joseph.
Yeah, Nashville is going to be so cool. Another nostalgic throwback kind of racing deal. At the short track, of course, short track racing could leave a lot of bumpers being used and a lot of tempers happen as well. So
yes.
Hopefully we do see a good race next week. Don't be surprised if we see a good amount of cautions, hopefully some green flag racing. But man, Nashville, that's just got to be exciting. Just a track that, like you said, never been broadcast on MaxspeedTV TV before. I have never ran Nashville myself either,
right.
or even seen the track being run on iRacing yet either. So it's going to be new for me. But I'm looking forward to it, man. Next Tuesday night should be a lot of fun.
All right, folks. Well, don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for the Laura ARCA series at Talladega. Till then, folks, we'll let you go. Until then, stay safe and have a good night.